So I've done a few labels for the washing machine. So I've done another Kanban and I've put a magnet now on each corner, so it actually holds on much better.
So we've now got a Nakamura setup procedure checklist here. It's on magnets. We've also got one on the Haas as well. I've been reworking this this conveyor. I still can't quite get it right. What I've done is I've separated these two parts so that I can make the height adjustable. What I worked out, this needs to go lower so that the parts sort of like fall onto it a little bit more and get pushed on by the next thing. So hopefully I can get that right.
So I've just timed myself injection molding, soldering PCBs. First method was to put the body through the cable first and then injection mold and solder with the body just behind it. That took 2 minutes and 32 seconds overall, including putting the O-ring on and actually putting it in the body. So now I'm going to time it the old way. So I just done the other method. This method was just the old way we done it. So we just injection molded the PCB and then brought it over to our assembly desk and actually put the body through the cable. So we had to feed it through. And it turns out it's actually 2 minutes 12 seconds, and that includes even going over to get my phone and stop the timer, so that's 20 seconds quicker than the other method. So we'll be sticking to our old way. So I'm going to time another method with regards to stripping the cables. So usually we use this cable cutter on the smaller end, and then we use the bigger stripper on the longer end. So I'm going to time that, see how long that takes, and then I'm going to switch it round and just use the smaller one for both ends. So the method using both the strippers took just over 9 seconds. So using the smaller cutter, it's taken 2 seconds less to cut both ends. So that the 2 seconds probably is saved from not having to put this one down then pick that one up. Done a home for the diodes stock. Made this longer to hang completed cables on after injection molding. So I've labelled the soldering iron to remind myself, Chris and Liam, to wear our goggles when soldering, and also more importantly injection molding as well. Labelled the bigger stripper so people only use it for stripping the black insulation.
So for simplistic sake, I didn't have a dry wipe pen here to check off this list, so I put a magnet up on a bit of string, got my dry wipe pen so it doesn't go anywhere. At the moment I've got a temporary home for my setup sheet. I'm going to make a more permanent home tomorrow when a £1 clipboard arrives from Amazon. I'm trying to prove the details on the setup sheet. So the drawing was pretty easy to import on there, nice and big. I've added the collets and the clamping pressure, so that is really clear, and that lines up with correct collets being used and clamping pressure is set correctly on main and sub spindle.